People, wagwan, everybody. What is going on? Happy Thursday, my good people. Happy Thursday. Hope the sound is sounding. Let's check. Let me know if the sound is sounding, people. Oh my gosh. Oh my days, people. Oh my days. I am still enjoying the crash out from the Asna. I'm still enjoying the crash out from the Asna, folks. All right, the sound is sounding. I checked it. Let's go. What up, what up, what up, what up, people? Once again, happy Thursday, man. We're here, people. Let's talk about it. Hope you guys are blessed. Hope you guys are well. Yeah. Listen, my glasses are all crazy here. I should have, again, rookie mistake, man. Luther, clean your glasses before you go live. It is simple. All right? Clean your glasses. Dennis, the one and only, Bergkamp, a.k.a. Noe. What up, brother? How are you, my man? You good? Arteta out. Get this artichoke out of my club. Listen, man. Arteta deserves a lifetime appointment. Arteta has earned the lifetime appointment. All right. He has shown that he can do the job better than all. Yeah. And the board like him. The board says, you know what, Arteta will give you more money. What do you need to get us through to get us over the hump? You know, the board at Arsenal said, name your price, we will get it. You know, that's what's up. I can't do this anymore. Listen, man. Dennis, Noe, it is okay. We will not tell anybody. It's going to be between us. You know, us family members, we're going to have a meeting and then we'll just bring you over to the light. All right. We'll bring you over to the light and we're going to say, you know what, from now on, you support this fantastic, amazing club called United. And listen, it's easy because you already have family members, you know, of your own who already support this wonderful club of ours in Manchester United. So it's going to be easy. Smooth transition. People won't even blink twice when they see you rocking one of these jerseys next time you guys go out as a family. All right. They'll be like, you know what? Noe, man. Noe, he's just supporting his wife. Yeah, so they won't know. All right. So it's going to be a little secret between us. Then you're good. People, smash that like button if you haven't done so already. My name is Luther. This is Man United Central, guys. Welcome. I'm doing a Louis Figo. Oh my gosh. Listen, I feel you, man. I feel you. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do. But listen, people, all right, back to United. Listen, Noe over here to try and have us talk about Arsenal. But of course, we are going to talk about Arsenal. We love Arsenal. We love what Arsenal has done to us the last couple of days. Arsenal has excited us. Arsenal has given us what amazing Lee Judge's production on the AFTV. Oh my God. I'm telling you, people, I have enjoyed watching Arsenal, break down people the way they were losing their stuff. All right. And listen, I know you guys have went to their channels and check them out. Please do recommend some on the chat. That way we can all go and check it out in case we missed it. I know yesterday I made my rounds. I was AFTV, League Judges. I went Don Robbie, all the big guys, So if you have one that was epic, please let us know, man, so we can enjoy it. All right. I see the one and only Sally in the house. Won't have to sleep in the car anymore. Dennis Bergkamp, there you go. That's what's up. Good to see you, Sally. Hope you're well, my brother. Hope you're well. Robbie looked oh my God, Don Robbie, man, he looked fuming because the guy is usually, he's always like back in the club. He doesn't really go, bananas like Lee Judges and all the other guys, right? But yeah, and even I don't know if did you watch Turkish also? Oh my God, man, it was some good some good videos out there, people. Daniel, what up? Good to see you. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday, people. Hope you guys have had a fantastic Thursday. Hope you guys are blessed. Listen, football is almost here. But you know what? Yeah, it is almost here because we play on Monday, which is still a disgrace. But there's going to be some good games over the weekend, right? So I like that. At least we're going to have some interesting games. Arsenal, when do you play again? You know, in case you don't know, Arsenal play Tottenham, right? They play Spursy. Spursy will have that new manager bounce. It's gonna be a good one. People, hit that like button. All right. Dennis Beckham is saying, "I am going to Van Persie. Glory, glory, Man United. Shameless." Listen, it's not shameless. You are supporting your wife. All right. This is what husbands do. All right. If anybody says anything, says, listen, I'm over here. I need to support my wife. She's a Man United fan. She's gone through it. They finished 15th last season. So this is why I'm rocking this jersey. All right. So yeah. So post that on all your socials. Make sure you drop it on the Discord as well. And then we will welcome you with open arms, man. Can Spurs ruin the party further? Oh my God. Won't that be amazing, Sally? That will be fantastic. All right. El Tonic, the one and only in the house, the Commanders #1 girl fan. What's going on, Mr. Andrews? But yeah. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's gonna be an interesting one this weekend for sure. What I see is so when do Arsenal play? Arsenal, are you Saturday? Arsenal. Arsenal play on Sunday, all right, against the Spursy. And then when does City play? City take on Newcastle. City play Newcastle on Saturday. So crucial games on Saturday. City, Newcastle. Can Man City, do what they're supposed to do to pile on the pressure on Arsenal? All right. Now, guys, listen. Ideally, what do you guys want in that City Newcastle game? Right. Let us know what you guys want as the outcome for that game. Do we want City to win as a family? This is just us. Do we want City to win to pile on the pressure on Arsenal, or do we want to draw? Do we want them to lose? Because honestly, if you look at it right now, Man City, we think Man City is going to win the league, right? It's just fair to assume Man City is going to win the league. People, smash the like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. All right. We think City are going to win the league. And Man United is how many points from City? What is it? 8, 40, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 8 points. So United is 8 points from Man City. So if Man City, we're saying they're going to win the league, does that mean Man United could win the league if things work out the way they're supposed to? All right. All right. If we are 8 points from City, now listen, Man United at one point, a lot of you guys, if you remember, Man United at one point, we were 8 points ahead, right, leading, and we kind of messed that up. We did not win the league and then it was under Sir Alex too. So these things can happen. Things can happen. All right. So I'm just putting it out there. You guys let me know. Sally say Arsenal fans have been telling other Arsenal fans if they are criticizing, don't go to the parade. I saw that. That's funny. AKS 97. What's going on, brother? How are you? Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Good night, folks. Love is in the house. What's cooking? There you go. Good to have you here, Mr. AKS, man. People, smash that like button. Blessings to you all. Ana Lopez, what up? How are you? Of course, man. Of course. Remember you. Seen Arsenal. I've seen Arsenal. Yeah, we have family members here from Arsenal side. Yeah. AKS City for the league if we can't top the table. There you go, Mr. Barca. Yeah, listen, how are you, man? I've been thinking about you too, man. Mr. Barca, you good? Because Barca, I don't know what's going on, man. It's not looking great. Last time I checked, was on top. I mean, I did not know Real Madrid was on top of the La Liga until like a couple of days ago. I was like, what? Real is on top? Barca, you look like you're going through it. So I don't know. You guys let us know what is the status of Barcelona. But bottom line is stop messing about. Please give us the money for Rashi. All right. Sally, City, and Arsenal would have to lose like 4 games each, and we have to win. Now listen, them losing 4 games, it could happen. Or them dropping points, it could happen. If you look at our run until the end of the season, our run is not that bad, but also City's run is not that bad either. But the thing is, Man City, it is not the Man City of old. They're not firing in all cylinders, right? Yes, right now with Arsenal doing the bottle job business, you would think they can just go and win it. But again, City, they are not really convincing like that, right? So anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. Let's go. Leviathan 588. Liverpool in the house. What's going on? Welcome, people. Let us know what team you support if you are new. My name is Luther. This is Man United Central, man. Welcome, everybody. Mr. Bassa is saying that we can't win without Pedri or Rafinha. It sucks. Yeah. Wow. And Rashi is also injured too, right? For you guys. Yamal has an illness and is fighting depression. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Yeah, depression is a real thing, people. Yeah. Stewie, what up, my man? Sally, I would have had better hope if we beaten West Ham. Oh, dude, I'm telling you right now, seeing the way everything is going, man. Yeah, so many things. People are saying, had we sacked Ruben Amorim earlier, we would be challenging. It's one of those, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Tony, what's going on, my brother? How are you? Hope you're well, brother. Hope you're well. Hope the family's good. Happy Thursday, man. Happy Thursday. We are here. Football is almost coming back, man. It's almost coming back. We survived. But again, we're going to go through this again in March sometime, right? It's going to be, I think, even longer, right? Without football, which is disgraceful. Tony, what's up? There you go, Stewie. Happy Friday. Oh, happy Friday. Oh, never mind. It's almost there. There you go. Listen, it's Friday Eve, right? It's Friday Eve. Sally, I see draws, not losses, but even then, I just want top 4, not getting ahead. Champions League and transfer window is the focus. Yeah, 100%. Dude, our trophy is Champions League football, right? Now, if it happens that Man City mess up with the 8 points, for example, if they don't win against Newcastle and then we win, we're getting closer to Man City, right? If we're getting closer and closer to Man City and we're saying Man City can win the league, I'm just saying, it's interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. But anyway, yes, I agree with you. Priority is obviously Champions League football, and that's what we're going for. That is our trophy. I'll be happy with that for sure. And then, of course, the window, it is the main focus because apparently, according to reports, Man United, they're planning a big summer overhaul, right? Ben Jacobs has been talking. We'll check on that. Sally, I see the draws not lost. There you go. Tony, AKS, I'm rocking and rolling. Punches live here. There you go. And but nothing we can't handle. That's what's up. Tony. We're here. Yep, absolutely, man. Punches of life here. There you go. Hang in there, man. Stewie, I'm one of those people that 100% believe if United sacked Ruben Amorim earlier and had a competent coach, we would have had ahead of Arsenal. Of course, my assessment is based on this season team's form. Yeah. But again, some people are also saying, well, I know now to looking back, you would think, but maybe if they appointed, for example, Kariki earlier, maybe he would not have had this kind of run, right? Maybe him coming in at the time that he came in was the perfect time to jump on and do what he had to do. But again, hindsight, right? Yeah, AKS, that's what's up. There you go. Not far fetched. There you go. Mr. Barca United want both. Yeah, listen, that was another thing too. I was going to ask you guys, man. Did you guys see that Man United? They're trying to get Bolde for 40 million. Bolde is he a left back? Left back, right? But Bolde has his injury record is not the greatest, right? I don't know if we want to get another player. He's still young, that is injury prone. So I don't know if we're gonna go for that deal. But yes, Tony the Great just dropped the link for the Discord, people. The link is right there for the Discord. Grab it, jump in there, man. I was trying to build that platform out. So yes, I appreciate you hitting that Discord link. But yeah, man, honestly, it's gonna be an interesting run to the end of the season, right? Because it's not only gonna be us doing what we need to do, keep on winning, right? Keep on winning our games, and everything else will sort itself out. But it is also going to be so exciting to see what Arsenal does, what City does. Can they do it? Right now, if you ask me, Man United, our attack is the most lethal right now, right? So, because right now our front three or front four, we are better than all of them, better than Man City's, better than Arsenal's. So we have a really good chance of going on a run, right? The only thing is, and which is the good thing is, I think until the end of the season, we're only going to be playing that one game a week, right? We're not going to have that like what we had with West Ham, right? We played, and then like a couple of days later, we played again. Yeah, we're not used to that. I think when that happened, the reason that we did not play well against West Ham, it was the games were too close together. Okay, our bodies, they're not used to that anymore. So when we go back to our once a week, I think we'll be all right. And these other teams, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, all these guys, they're fighting in multiple fronts. So more chance of them, dropping points, being tired. So listen, we just need to do our job. Carrick, just do your job, man. Just do your job. Okay, just do your job, Carrick. Jamie, what up? Let's see, Jamie Leaper. Okay, I used to like Manu. Why don't you like Manu anymore? Mr. Barca, he hasn't been injured in a while, and when he does, there for like a week or two, not much. But I wish Amorim never got fired now because Carrick wants to keep Rashi and sign Bolde. Yeah, no, listen. I think the whole thing about don't tell your Barcelona people, man. The whole thing of keeping Rashi, I don't think that's true. Ineos does not want to. They don't want to keep that salary. They want to get rid of that big salary that we pay Rashford. So we're not trying to keep that salary. All right. So I'm thinking the whole thing about Carrick wants to keep him. If Carrick stays, I think it's just a negotiation tactics. Listen, Rashford has already said he wants Barca, right? And the whole player power thing is still there because if Rashford really wants to stay at Barca, he will make it happen, right? He'll go ahead and lower his wages and do whatever he needs to do. But I think he's going to end up staying there, and I wouldn't rule out even him going there for another loan, right? But I don't see him coming back. And even if he was to come back, what number is he going to have? That's the main question. What number is he going to have? His number 10 is gone. Matthias Cunha took it. So you cannot bring him back, man. Rashi's gone, in my opinion. You guys let me know if you agree or disagree, or what do you think? Can Rashi come back? Do you see a scenario when Rashi comes back? Arsenal is doing Arsenal thing, trying to bottle it, but City is inconsistent and can't put together wins to overtake Arsenal. I am not rooting for Arsenal if it's not United. Then I hope it's Villa, dude. I'm with you. I am with you. I want Villa to win it. Okay, if it's not United, yeah, we want Villa, but I don't think Villa got what it takes. That squad, I don't think they have what it takes because right now, our goal is our main target. We're chasing Aston Villa, right? We're 5 points over Villa. So, Villa also being in Europe, I see them dropping some points. So, yeah, our number one target right now is Aston Villa. So we catch Aston Villa. But I don't think they got I don't think they have the firepower to go all the way. Dennis Bergkamp is a glory, glory, Man United. Dennis got jokes, man. The audio for the Madrid versus the Barca game, the 2-1 loss was released, and it's disgraceful. The car crew started yelling red card after Jong's foul immediately, and then said thank God afterwards. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Stewie, it makes absolute zero sense to bring Rashford back, 100%. But we do need a winger. On the flip side, we do need a winger. And, Carrick probably says, you know what, listen, I can get a tune out of Rashford, man. I've played with him. I know the kid. I can get him working again. And if there's anyone who can get Rashford going again, it is Carrick. Because we see what Carrick has done to these other players out here. Everybody's, everybody's happy with him. He's doing an amazing job. He's getting a tune out of these players. Yeah, if Rashford was to come back, you better believe he will get a tune out of Carrick will get a tune out of him. But of course, it doesn't make any sense. To me, Rashford is gone. I don't want him back. I don't want the whole, the player power thing in our dressing room. We don't want no drama, right? And one thing you can give Ruben Amorim kudos for is to get rid of some of those, dead wood. He was given the permission to get rid of them, and he did. So that kind of helped us out. That helped us out. But yeah. Boom boom get rid. Yes, people talking about boom boom nasal sticks. They're right here. Okay, listen, man. These things are a lifesaver. All right, with the weather being the weather it is now, they do come in multiple flavors. All right, I linked them. This is my go-to, man. Every time that I'm feeling kind of sluggish, yeah, this, yeah. They clear your nostrils all the way, man. You feel like it's as if someone just gave you an adrenaline shot. All of a sudden, like your nose is clear, your pathway is clear, and you're all wide awake. But yeah, I linked them. Check them out. Yeah. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it. It's the versa, the winger, Rashi striker might be what he wants. Yeah, the whole Boulder though. I saw that the Boulder thing. I don't know about him, man. I haven't really watched Boulder like that. I know he had one time a really bad injury, so I don't know really if we are in a business right now of bringing a player who could be injury prone, right? So I don't know. I think there are other choices out there that we can bring in instead of getting that kid. Bolde from Barca. Stuart Carrick can't get Rashford going. Rashford has gone through too many managers, and he will be 29 next season. That's true. But wasn't it Carrick the season that Rashi scored 30 goals plus? Wasn't it Carrick as one of the managers? I mean, as coaches, right? Oh no, it wasn't. No, he wasn't there, right? Carrick wasn't there. But anyway, let's just forget about Rashford, man. Let's have him move on. We wish him all the best out there because he is actually enjoying life in Barcelona. that is good. He's back in the England fray, and I big him up for that. Right? What advertisement are we doing? Yeah, Mr. Barca. This is the advertisement is for the Boom Boom nasal sticks. All right, right. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I'll tell you this: Bolde would destroy the Prem purely because of pace. I don't know, man. Guys, has anyone watched Bolde like that, and you think he would actually work for Man United? Let us know. Ana Lopez, see Arsenal versus Wolves. Yeah, Grayson, the one and only Tucker. What's going on, Grayson? Good to see you, man. Lou finally got sponsored. United. Listen, man, it's not sponsored, man. This is YouTube now has the ability of tagging some products that you use, stuff, right? So yeah, why not? Check out these Boom Boom nasal sticks, man. They're really good. I always have them handy everywhere I go. Especially the weather changing. It's cold here tomorrow. You can find the weather is like warm and all this stuff. So you kind of need that to help you out. Oh, it was Ten Hag was the coach. Okay, Stewie. I see that. I love Rashi. He should be really athletic game. Did you see Arsenal versus Wolves? I did, man. I did. Bottle Jobs FC. Yeah. I didn't watch the game, the Wolves game, but I watched obviously the highlights that caught the tail end of the game. Incredible stuff. Arsenal deserve the job they did, right? But anyway, in other news, in case you guys didn't see it, on the overlap, Big Ange has been speaking. Big Ange said, stop Bruno Fernandes and Manchester United won't score. Against Ruben Amorim's setup, staying defensively solid and getting one goal was enough, right? Big Ange, that was his game plan for that Tottenham game. I know we don't want to go back there, but he has been talking, so that was the game plan. Stop Bruno, we won't score. Now, that it kind of opens us up to that situation where, we're so, I think now we're a little bit different in our system, but we were so dependent on Bruno to be the one chief creator and all this stuff. And, under Amorim, Big Ange knew exactly how to deal with us. That's why, I think every time we faced him, Big Ange was able to beat us, right? But on that final, he said, yeah, stop Bruno, be defensive. They were able to get to win. Now, yeah, so that was interesting. Also, he also said that I just felt with United and the way they're set up under Ruben Amorim and the ways they've tried to break us down. If we were really solid defensively, as long as we scored, we needed we could be able to hold on and win that trophy. And he was right. He was right. And he also said, Big Ange said, in his view, Manchester United manager's job is the hardest job in the world of football, right? He also said that the scrutiny that the club has and the spotlight it's constantly under, beholden to his obviously because of our history, it is going to take a unique individual to be able to overcome, right? So that next manager of United, they have to be unique. And we have seen, we've gone through all these managers and, they can't handle it. So, if it's not Carrick, who is that unique manager who can get a tune out of this team and be able to handle the pressure that comes being a Man United manager? I like Big Ange, man. I like the way he talks, his honesty and all this stuff. And I haven't watched that, the overlap episode. I'm going to check it out. But hearing his comments, I found them very interesting. Pedri is coming. Pedri is coming from a hamstring injury. He's not playing full 90. There you go. I was also a good PSG Iniesta doing well. Yeah. Sweet. The reason Barca lost the game was because of Hansi Flick has to learn from losing the Inter, the suicidal defensive. Listen, Hansi Flick, he's not going to change. He's another one. Listen, these managers, right? They I don't know if to be a manager, do you just have to be stubborn and say, you know what, I'm not going to change, right? Hansi Flick, he's always going to play that high line, right? And he always gets caught out. He always gets caught out. And people didn't realize that coming back injury day. I don't mean allude to manage United. No, 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 man. Listen, to manage United, it's going to be Sally and Stewie. They'll be the managers for United. You know, they'll battle it out. You know, with tactics and everything, because when Stewie and Sally go at it, man, good stuff. All right, but yeah, it's interesting stuff, man. Yeah, so yeah, Big Ange, what else did you say? Yeah, the hardest job. So yeah, that's true too, because right now we've seen all the managers that I would want, for example, we would want they're gone, right? Everybody else who's left, they're not really unique, right? Areola, who else? Yeah, De Zerbi, Poch. Yeah, they're all just ordinary, right? And coming to that Man United job the way it is now, you know, the team is they're gelling, they're understanding each other, their vibe is vibing, right? It is at a good, our team is at a good place. So, and usually you replace the manager when things are bad, like when Ten Hag was here, when he left, the team was really, in the mud, and then that's when you obviously you change the manager. But right now, Carrick, he gives us Champions League football. The team is happy, everybody's happy, and then all of a sudden you switch, you bring in another manager, and you hope that manager will be able to get the same reaction and positivity from the players. It's going to be hard. That's why it looks like it's going to be Carrick's job, man. I don't know. You tell me. People, smash that like button. People, smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Thank you, AKS. We've only got 7 minutes of added time, and we have 10 minutes VAR check and a bunch of what's the time? Yeah, Mr. Bassett, the VAR check showed okay. So that, yeah, so it's definitely interesting stuff. And also, other comments came out. This was very interesting too. Matthias Cunha, he was being interviewed in the Zone Portugal. He said that I've always been very grateful for everything Ruben did. I think he was an incredible person. All right. With the success we are having right now, many new players came because of him. Okay. So I think he is a big part of that. All right. Cunha is giving us, I know, some people say, we got rid of the guy. But really, most of these players came because of what Ruben, the conversation he had with these players. He convinced them of the project and all that. So a lot of these players signed because of Ruben. So I think that was very interesting comment from Cunha there, kind of giving us, the kind of the vibe within the team. Like, that's why when he left, you heard, a lot of the players, a lot of them said their goodbyes and whatever. Nothing really bad came out of the players. You can see that they all really rated Ruben. So that was very interesting. Mr. Barca, I like that. There you go. Alex, what up, man? Mr. Barca, please give us Rashi back. No, man. Alex, we want the money. We don't want Rashi. Okay? Come on, man. What are you doing? Tell Mr. Barca to talk to his people and these people to keep Rashford. Many players didn't come because of Amorim. Those players came because of United. I don't know, man. Cunha is telling you different. It's because of Ruben Amorim. He promised them that he's going to bring back the joys again. All right. That's why he was supported from the Stretford end. Oh, man. But yeah, Stu is like, yeah, he needed to be sacked ASAP. But yeah, interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff to hear that from Cunha. Yeah. What else? All right. This is also very interesting too. Bruno Fernandes. our Portuguese Magnifico, our El Capitan. Um, do we think he owes the fans to give us his decision on what he's going to do in the future, in his future, like now, instead of keeping us in limbo until after the World Cup? Because according to the Sun, Bruno Fernandes will make a decision on his future in the summer. He plans on staying at Manchester United for the entirety of the season. The club has targeted Carlos Baleba and Elliot Anderson, both midfielders, and are confident they could sign them this summer as possible replacement for Bruno if he were to leave. This is according to the Sun. All right. Now listen. Yeah, I don't know about you, man. I think Bruno, first of all, being the captain, we need to, like, he needs to come out and say, hey, man, listen, I'm going to stay. All right. Or I'm going to go. That way we know what we're going to do. Because if we wait until after the World Cup, what if he decides to leave after the World Cup? Then what do we do in case of that midfield situation? Right. I think he needs to tell the team or the fans, declare it. Because if he obviously is going to stay until the end of the season, we're going to get Champions League football. All right. Why wait until after the World Cup? End of the season, nothing's going to change because we're already going to have Champions League football. So what are you waiting for after the World Cup for? Right. Why are you putting us in limbo, Bruno Fernandes? Declare your future. That way we'll know what we need to do, because obviously Bruno Fernandes leaving, it's going to be huge, and it's going to hit us big time, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. Let me know. All right. If we get a Champions League football, he will stay. But yes, Sally, he will stay. But why is he saying that he's going to make a decision after the World Cup, though? Right. So that's the only thing that I find that is kind of crazy. And of course, Saudis, they still want him, but he also has a chance. Before, I think last summer or the summer before that, he was saying that he had a chance to go to Bayern, right? So I think if he leaves Man United, he's going to stay in Europe, because obviously with his age, he's probably looking at, listen, man, I need to get some silverware. I'm not getting any younger. Where can I go where I'm going to guarantee silverware? So it could be, it could go to Bayern, or he can take a pick. Because right now, as a 10, I don't think there's a better 10 in the world right now better than Bruno. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if there's another one that is out there. Say, for example, Bruno leaves, we can go and bring him in. I know Musiala ain't leaving, people, so let's forget about Musiala. But even Musiala's numbers compared to Bruno, it's not. It's Bruno is still leading. So, Mr. Barca, you think you're getting Julian Alvarez for 70 million? Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Tony, let's go. Enjoy perks. Thank you so much, Tony, for that. Let's go. I like the conversation there with Mr. Barca Stewie. Good stuff. Performance there isn't. If Barca can't pay for Rashford, then other clubs will pay the price United is looking for. Yeah, and that's another thing too that I like about what Ineos is trying to do. They sent the message out there. I don't know if it was yesterday. That, listen, we're not going to budge. First of all, Rashford for 26 million, right? It is a bargain of a century, right? Because Rashi is performing, right? So Barca trying to lowball us, ain't going to work, man. Ain't going to work. They just need to pull another lever, do whatever they need to do, and come up with the money. All right. The price is already set. It was set when he signed that loan, and we're not going to budge. And I like that what Ineos is doing. We're not going to budge. Curtis Knight, Barcelona in the house. What up? What up? Stewie already said doubts he will unless Barca they go. Alex Wang, hey, Mr. Barca, do you know you guys lose your last game? There you go. His market value has dropped to 80 million, if not lower. Yeah. So I know there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. A lot needs to be decided. A lot of things that are still undecided. But to me, I think this whole Bruno thing, not deciding his future, is a big one, man. It's a big one. That is kind of hanging out there. And of course, Bruno right now is at a position where he knows Ineos, even though they had told him, that summer when the Saudis were trying to come and get him, they were like, Ineos were like, listen, man, if he wants to leave, we're not going to stop him. So I think Bruno kind of felt a certain way, like, oh, really? You guys are just gonna, you're okay to just let me go? You're not gonna try to convince me to stay or anything like that? Ineos were like, nah, man, listen, man, if you want to go, you want to go. We could use that 100 million. The person who convinced him to stay was Ruben Amorim. So, probably Bruno is like, I'm gonna milk you guys, right? If I'm gonna stay, first of all, I think they're gonna have to give him a new contract or something, right? If he decides to stay. So, probably Bruno is trying to milk, Ineos to get a new contract, right? To be the, obviously, if Rashford leaves, he's gonna be the highest paid player. So maybe he's trying to get some more money. But we shall see. We shall see what's going to happen. Let's go to real pressure. Okay. Even shampoo butter. What is that? Okay, I don't know what that is. So Gomez. Everybody's view on Arsenal crashing out every competition. Alex, we're going to be here. All right, we're going to be here. We're going to be here to see what Arsenal does. All right, because right now, after that Wolves game, you can feel that dressing room is going to be, the tension will be tensioning, right? Everybody will be doubting themselves, right? Especially they're going to face Tottenham with that new manager bounce. Listen, everything, they will be doubting themselves. They'll be double thinking, they won't be flowing smoothly in that game. They have seen the reaction of the fans, right? Everybody have seen that lead judges reaction. They have seen Don Roby's, because these are big guys in Arsenal, right? So, the players are constantly on social media, so they have seen the backlash. So that a lot of these Arsenal fans, they've already said, no, man, this team is, they bottled it. They're not going to win it. So all that pressure, I don't know if they're going to be able to handle it. I don't know if they're going to be able to handle it, because that dressing room, it needed leaders to say, hey, people, calm down. We're still 5 points clear. We can still win this thing, right? But I don't know if they have that in their dressing room, right? And Bukayo Saka, man. Saka, I like the kid. He scores a goal. He does one of those gestures like, yeah, I signed the contract. Yeah, big up to Saka. I think he signed a new contract at Arsenal. I think he's the highest paid player right now. I wonder if is he the highest paid player ever at Arsenal? I think he's getting paid over 300K right now. I don't remember in the days of Henry, Bergkamp, and all those guys. I don't think they were getting paid money like that. So I think Bukayo is probably the highest paid ever at Arsenal, and him celebrating with that whole signing thing. I'm like, dude, why? But of course, they were, he scores, and then they go 2 up. Life is good, and the rest is history, they say. Put on a show. Let's go. Alvarez will go out on a show for Argentina in the World Cup. Barca can't afford him. Yeah, I know he's great fit at Barcelona than Atleti. Oh, yeah, man. I just thought of that for a second, Stewie. You bring Julian Alvarez in that front three. Oh, my God. Yeah. Especially as a replacement for Lewandowski, right? Yeah. Tony's like, Solanke scores a brace. Oh, my God. Yo, can you imagine? Oh, it would be so good, man. I mean, watching the videos after that Tottenham game, if they lose, It'll be epic. It'll be epic. But also, it all eyes will be also on Saturday, man. Man City, Newcastle, right? Because if City do what they're supposed to do versus Newcastle, then all eyes will be on them. But again, I don't trust City to do the job on Newcastle. So we shall see. Dennis Beckham is crying, people. He's crying in his car. Let's go. And they're probably going to lose in the final. Oh yeah, that if they lose in the final as well. My gosh. Turkish. He was saying that for that final versus City, he's taking his 9-year-old son to the game, to give him the experience, of watching Arsenal lift the trophy and all this stuff. But now even dude is like, listen, man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. But dude was like, yeah, I'm taking my 9-year-old. I spent some good money to buy those tickets for the final, Arsenal Man City. But if we lose, well, he's just gonna be crying, But yeah, man, it's a crazy feeling that being an Arsenal fan, every season you do your thing. You're always on where you're supposed to be, the top 4 positions, right? And then just everything falls apart. Alex is raining. Yeah, where did you sleep last night? I heard you in the car. Very, very cold. Alex is raining. That's funny. Dennis is like, Arteta out. Listen, Alex, before you join, man, if you scroll up, Noe, Dennis Bergkamp, he says, glory, glory, Man United. He's making the move, pulling the trigger. He said, enough is enough. He is coming to the light. All right. And now, according to Mark Bruce, from Caught Offside, they're saying that there's a sense. The sense is that Manchester United would be willing to let Bruno Fernandes go for around 87 million. So, however, a stay at Old Trafford cannot be ruled out. Yeah. So, I think honestly, whenever I think of this team without Bruno, I get a little bit worried. I must say, I ain't gonna lie. I get a little bit worried. Dennis Bergkamp is saying I'm going to be Luis Figo 2.0. I know. That thing's funny. Squeegee! What's going on, my man? How are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Happy Friday for you, I think. Welcome, mate. How are you enjoying the Arsenal self-destruction? All right. I'm hoping you're loving it, man. It has been fantastic. It has been fantastic to see what they've done. I love the fact that they're giving entertainment. All right. Let's go. Sweet. It doesn't matter. I know how Athletic plays. I know Simeone system, but Athletic isn't letting a sub player. Yeah. And Athletic really, it's not like they need the money like that to let Julian leave. Yeah. So yeah, they got the money. That will be against us. Yeah. Stewie, back in the rain. I told you before Christmas, Arsenal will bottle it. Yes, you did. I did disagree. Honestly, I did. For some reason, man, this Arsenal side, every time I watch them, I don't know, I got a little bit different vibe from them. I thought they've grown. They have surpassed the bottleness or whatever, of their game. But I guess you revert to type. And to be able to be that consistent of bottlers, it takes a skill. Right? Man United, we were winning again. I said that yesterday. Man United, we were consistently winning during the Sir Alex Ferguson days because it took work. We put in the work. That's why we're serial winners. We did our thing. We won trophies. Right? Now Arsenal, to be this good year in, year out, to be the bridesmaid, never the bride, it takes a skill. So absolutely. Good stuff, Arsenal. um, who is Atletico's star player? Koke? Young Oblak. Yeah, I think Oblak is the guy. Luther thought we surpassed the bottle gene. Yeah, dude, I thought so, man. I don't know why. I thought so. Squeegee did say, nah. Even Alex, I think Alex also was saying like that. Nah, yeah, they will do they will do the necessary. All right, Arsenal will do the necessary. If City beat them at the Etihad, it's game over. Yep, yep. I think it's also game over if Spursy whoop them this Sunday, right? If they don't beat Spursy, I think it is over, right? Um, yeah, I think it's over if they don't beat Spursy, and it's not going to be an easy game. Spursy will know that Arsenal they're wounded. It's a derby. So they'll do their thing, right? And also another motivation for Tottenham to come out and play ball is they lose to Arsenal, Tottenham are in trouble, right? They lose to Arsenal, they are in trouble because relegation is right there, right? Relegation is right there. So that game is going to be mad. Right now, Tottenham are 29 points, right? Basically, what is it? 4 points off of West Ham, who are 18th. So Spursy lose that game, they're in big trouble, big trouble. So Spursy will come out. So it's going to be a good game. Not able to let it go. If Arsenal lose to Spurs, I am switching sides. Glory, glory, Man United. Listen, again, Dennis, we will welcome you with open arms. All right, we'll be like, listen, it's okay, man. It's okay. You tried. We'll say, Dennis, you tried because every time you always showed up to the channel, being a good member, supporting us always. But your team let you down. Like yesterday, man, watching Lee Judges, Don Robbie, all of them, they're like, this team let us down. This is Wolves. Wolves, they're getting relegated, and they couldn't beat them. That's crazy. Crazy, man. Dennis is a fake fan at this point. No, man. Sometimes you have enough. Enough is enough sometimes, So I understand what Dennis is feeling, but I can never relate. Listen, just even last season, 15th and all, I was not like the thought of switching was never in my mind, man. I said, listen, I'm gonna go down with the ship. Let's go. All right. But yeah, but it depends. Not all teams are equal, right? United, up here. Arsenal, yeah. So you can jump ship. It's understandable. And no, he's deep down. Family members in his own house, they are Man United fans in there. So, being the husband, the dad, sometimes you just have to join the pack. You know what I mean? What else is going on, people? What else is going on in the news? Anything exciting? Anything interesting? According to Ben Jacobs, all right, he was saying that Manchester United are expected to target a versatile left back, two experienced midfielders, one left wing, and a striker this summer, right? So once again, a left back, two midfielders, left wing, and a striker. Can they really do this? Do we think Ineos can pull that off in the summer? That is a lot of players. But if they do it correctly, I think we can challenge next season. Because what Ineos has shown us is they work in the way they've been working a couple of seasons, right? They started with the defense. I think when they came on board, they brought in Delect, Mazraoui, Euro, right? Who else? Yeah. And then next thing, they attacked the strike force, right? They brought in Sheshko, Kunyambumo, Sheshko, all those guys. And now, if they do the same thing in the midfield, I think we can do something, because I don't think this league is going to be that different next season. Right? I don't think it's going to be that different next season. And we make the right call when it comes to the manager. Who knows, man? Barada may be right. Omar Barada may be right with the whole Project 2028 or Project 150. He may be right, because he says, Project 150, 2028. He wants us challenging for the league. And if they get the summer right, and then, because by then 2028 season, that's when we're going to go for the title, right? There's still a couple of windows there. Make tweaks here and there. We could go for it, man. So yeah, Arsenal. Sally saying Arsenal have to sacrifice other tournaments and focus on the league games at this point. That's a good point. But again, Arsenal, they have a really good squad, right? They have depth, right? They have depth, and I don't know. There's some games that Arteta did rotate in the Champions League, but again, now you can imagine with him, he's like, listen, when was the last time we were challenging in all these fronts? We still have a chance of winning some of these trophies. So, I mean, I don't think it would make sense for him to say, you know what, all right, let's just focus on the league. What if you have a chance to bring in some kind of silverware, a light Carabao or something, right? So ideally, yeah, like for us, remember we had to prioritize Europa under Jose Mourinho, and we got it. We may have to do that, but again, I think for us, our squad wasn't. Mourinho had to. I think we were kind of depleted in a way, right? So, but I think Arsenal, dude, he has spent almost $1 billion, right? Arteta, so he should have a squad to challenge in all fronts, right? Tommy Ford, what up? How are you? Arsenal will bottle the title. Tommy Ford, welcome. Let us know what team you support, man. If you are new, my name is Luther. This is Man United Central. Happy we found each other. Let us know what team you support, all right? And smash a like, hit the subscribe button. That's what you need to do. FA Cup, at least just allow it. Make sure you get a big one. Yeah. But they're going to bottle all trophies too. I think Arsenal signed the wrong Victor. They should have signed Victor Osimhen. Yeah, they should. They should, but yeah, man, Glokeres, my gosh, man, guys, I wanted Glokeres though, but I think we dodged the big one there. We dodged it. I think. Listen, I will take Sheshko any day. Just every time I watch Glokeres, I'm like, thank God. Again, Ineos made the right call there, going for Sheshko, in my opinion. Squeegee, I just don't think there's any elite managers out there at the moment to take us forward. We need a special personality to take us forward. And the last man I've seen with this aura is Klopp. Oh, yeah. I know we asked Klopp when he left Liverpool. You saw that? You may have been at the beach. You missed it. But there was some reports that Man United apparently approached Klopp when he left Liverpool. Apparently, we approached him, say, "Hey, man, listen, do you feel like coming on this side to manage United?" But again, that story it was quickly debunked by United. They put a statement or something out there saying, "No, we never approached Klopp," because his agent was the one who was saying that Man United approached him. So Man United put a statement out there saying, no, we didn't approach him. That would never happen. All right. And of course, Klopp had already said Man United is like a Disney World or something like that. Remember that comment that he made? So yeah, but yeah, Klopp is. I like the guy. I like the guy. Let's go. All right, I see you. Luther, you and your boy Ruben Amarin wanted Victor Glockers. I know, I did. I was one of them guys. Because listen, man, it made sense, right? My guy, Ruben Amorim, he coached this kid, and if he came, maybe it would have been different, right? We could have been able to get a tune out of him better. But again, I like the fact that yes, Ruben Amorim was pulling for Glockers to come, but Ineos, they were like, nah. With Vivel and them, do I know? We're going to get Sheshko. So that was the good call, in my opinion. But yeah, SEC Georgia, remind me what happened to your team. SEC Georgia, that's funny. Squeegee saying that it needs that kind of personality. I am not the same club. Yeah, definitely. That's what Big Ange on the overlap, right? He was saying Man United job is the hardest job in the world, right? And he was saying that to be a Manchester United manager, you need to bring in a he called it will take a unique individual to be able to overcome the pressures and everything that comes for being a Man United manager. And as you're saying, Squeegee, really, I don't see that unique individual out there right now. In my opinion, Don Carlo was that guy, but he's gonna. I think Fabrizio confirmed today that Don Carlo is gonna sign a contract extension for Brazil. Of course, I would have taken Tuchel, but Tuchel is gone. Luis Enrique, he ain't leaving PSG. So yeah, Unai Emery, no way. He's not gonna come to United, right? So really, there's no manager out there right now that can handle that. But we are lucky. We do have Kadiki, who is already there. What he needs to do, keeps it simple. Everybody's happy. He's a nice guy, legend of the club. He understands the United DNA. He knows the United way. He's prioritizing the youth, right? This guy is just doing everything correct, right? So I think it's Carrick's job, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But imagine how bad Victor felt going to a bottle job. But listen, Victor Glockers, apparently he liked the whole Arsenal thing. Hey, Christopher Vivel wants, yeah, I saw that. The Christopher Vivel wants Julian Nagelsmann. Yeah, even Nagelsmann, again, he's obviously in with the Germany national team, right? For him to come, it's going to be after the World Cup. It may be too late. Even with Nagelsmann, again, I don't know, man. He's a good coach or manager or whatever, but I don't know. It doesn't really excite me like that. It doesn't excite me like that, the whole Nagelsmann thing. Christopher Vivel was one of who was pushing for that. Yeah. Vivel was pushing for Sheshko. So we can assume that it could be a similar thing when it comes to Nagelsmann for the manager. But we'll see. But Ineos, they have assured us they will do their due diligence, do all the review of the reviews to make sure they get the right candidate for the job. Right? We'll see. And Squidgy saying Nagelsmann is shite. Been given teams can create one. Can't. Stewie, you don't know football if you think Nagelsmann is shite. Trust me, Stewie, I know a lot. He's not the man at all. There you go. Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. So I'm saying, Nagelsmann, you watch, he's gonna go and win the World Cup. He could win the World Cup, but he's just, I don't know, man. I guess with Nagelsmann, I'm not getting that aura. Using Squeegee's words, right? He doesn't give me that aura. Like, yo, I'm the guy, man. I'm gonna take you all to the promised land, right? I'm not getting that from him, right? Yes, tactics wise and all this, yeah, he may have it, right? I was watching Steve Housen. He did a video on Nagelsmann. He said with him, as a young manager, when he came, he kind of changed the game because what he was doing is in his trainings, he installed like I don't know, videos on projectors or something like screens. So as he's training the players, um, he would kind of break some sessions and he'll go to the screens and show the players exactly what they were doing wrong and correct it right there and tweak it here and there. So he kind of revolutionized the coaching game. So yeah, he may have that, but I have a feeling that we have done all the what are these called? These managers who are, unique, in their coaching style. Like we brought in Ruben Amorim with the 3-4-3, and we tried the Mourinho. We tried all of them. Maybe we just need someone simple, man, like what Carrick is doing, instead of complicating things, right? Because we see these players, if you complicate it too much, they can't do it. They can't, and that's what was happening with the Ruben Amorim. Players really did not understand what Ruben Amorim wanted from them, positioning wise and all this. The players were confused, right? But yeah, trust me too. There you go. Nagelsmann was 28 years old, managing in the Bundesliga and coaching way ahead of his time. Yeah, I hear that. I've seen that. I haven't really watched him like that, but Nagelsmann has been, it's known out there that he kind of revolutionized the coaching thing. It all starts from the top. Everyone needs to do the job. Just do your job, okay? Just do your job. Yeah, so that's very true, Sally. It starts from the top, right? And of course, if the top is uttering rubbish, Sir Jim, yeah, we got to get rid of that top. He needs to go and sit on the sideline. Don't say nothing. Let the Baradas and Wilcox, do their job, and then have it trickle down, and then maybe we can get somewhere, right? And of course, Wilcox, I saw some reports out there that he could also lose his job, for example, if he gets it wrong with the manager again, because obviously getting Amorim was one of his decisions as well. So he got that wrong. Once he gets reviewed at the end of the season, whatever, and if he gets the new manager wrong as well, he may end up losing his job. So yeah. Which is good to see that someone needs to be held accountable as well for all these ridiculous decisions that have been made. It stinks of shite at the top of United. Them roll downhill. Yeah, mate. It's shite all over the place. All over the place, man. Some people need to stop talking, right? If you don't have anything smart to say, just keep it quiet. Just don't say nothing. But yeah, people. Listen, it's been an hour and change. You guys have been legends as always. Let's pick it up tomorrow, which is Friday. All right. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. We're getting closer and closer to football. I don't know. When is the press conference for United? Is it going to be tomorrow? I don't know. I need to check on that. We'll see if we have any injuries, returns. We did see Maguire back in training. But the list, we saw a report that he's planning for next month return, hopefully. Manny Mace, I don't know what's to do with him. I haven't seen any videos of him training, so we'll see. But yeah, listen, it's been interesting. Thanks to Arsenal. They are going to give us another interesting weekend to watch you all. Arsenal, it has been great. It has been great. But yeah, people, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon. I will see you on the next one, guys. Stay blessed. Peace.